You sure you want to go to the paint, man? Yeah. Yeah.
LaMarcus Aldridge is cheese, bro. So you gotta play like a cheese, nigga.
That's how I was feeling, nigga. Yeah, they did Macklemore dirty.
Oh Lord, I got New York messed up with me.
Oh, and it's big money. Let's go. This is like Big Man Joe 5 rejects.
His new Zai later.
That's what I heard.
That's his new Zai later. Damn, Thug, I wasn't even by my phone. My phone was dead when you was calling that shit.
That's why I said he was unavailable.
Nah, cause I always answer my phone when I'm not asleep. Like my shit's cut on and then my shit
I hear this shit in my ear, man.
Sold out AT&T Center. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. Now Sacramento starting five. McLemore and Gay on the perimeter. Quincy AC out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Rondo in the one spot.
Yes.
Let's go.
Well, last season, Greg, another year without playoff basketball in Sacramento. A shame to see some of the best fans in the NBA.
I like how Rondo was able to guard both of like
years where the Kings have failed to make the postseason. 29 win seasons aren't going to get you very far when you're battling in the West.
Now here's Leonard. And Parker, here we go. On the clock. Lots of room.
Wet.
Good as the jump shot falls.
Wet.
That is a very low percentage shot, Kevin, but it's the result they were looking for at the end of the day. And, you know, you mentioned the 9 straight years without a playoff appearance for the Kings. Their last trip was in 2006, and since then they've been rebuilding. That's the second longest playoff drought in the NBA.
Aldridge is straight. Here's Marjanovic. He's covered by Rondo.
That's that program.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
I don't know why first triangle with both arms the best.
Well, if the Kings do make it back to the playoffs, you know they'll be dangerous. Their fans have been through so much the last few seasons. They really deserve to see a team in postseason contention.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. There's a trade that seemingly had been talked about for several years. Finally last season, Boston shipping out
Put Coopers in the game.
To the Dallas Mavericks, Clark.
Coopers over Cassie.
Yeah, and it seemed to me to be a trade
I play like the
that
Rondo
actually helped both teams.
The Spurs making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. And a change for the Kings.
Shit. Kyle Anderson.
Koufos is checked in. Now here's Anderson. Here's Marjanovic.
Wow.
And now here comes Cade leading the break.
Crazy thing is, I kind of pump fake because I was gonna pass out to LaMarcus, but he still went up anyway.
And for Rondo, in the trade, he was able to get out of a rebuilding situation in Boston and immediately helped a playoff contender in Dallas that was looking for help at that point guard position.
I forgot I gotta guard DeMarcus.
You want me to guard him while he out there?
Around him.
I think you might as well. I got Coopers in the game.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
to the paint. Here's Aldridge.
Oh,
Here's
screenshot.
Wow.
No
That's
good.
conflict.
And it's the Kings.
I got a steal.
the
Oh, who
other
got a
way.
steal? No, I did.
The wide open look here for Aldridge. That's good from
Basically,
17 feet away.
if DeMarcus is outside the paint, just guard him. If he's
Aldridge
not in
has
the paint,
got his first points of the game.
I guess it doesn't matter.
And I tell you what, it was a rough go of things there early on for Rondo and Dallas. And you know, even for great players, it's always an adjustment when you go from a position of comfort to a completely new environment. And even though you're going to a better community, there's going to be some hemming and hawing in terms of your role and how you fit in.
He can outrun both. He can outrun both of us.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Sacramento.
Wait, what was
Stolen
what
by
was
Anderson.
that?
Smart both of us.
Aldridge, this is the Leonard. And a
What was that? Did he
by
shoot
Aldridge
or
as
did he
that one goes
pass?
in. 8 points for Leonard.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot. And it's really paid off for them.
What is he doing? I'm not like expecting him to shoot that
The
shit.
defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Where the ball going? Oh.
The Kings trail by 8. Rondo drives in to the left wing.
Oh yeah, he can't shoot no more. I
Back
don't
the
know why
board, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a
You guys are
breakdown.
wild
You
right
can't
now,
afford to give a
man.
guy like him that good a look.
For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Passes to Cousins. Pulls up, high post.
Good news.
And that one's good.
Hopefully it just switches us soon.
Cousins has got 7.
I like the
Yeah, he's
recognition
pulling me
of the
though.
mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Aldridge a screen. Ginobili gets a wide
Come
open look.
on. Fucking Rondo was just
San
there.
Antonio again missing.
And former coach of the year, George Karl, making his way back into the league last season. Kings picked him up halfway through the year to kind of stabilize their coaching situation.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden.
And what a pickup to get a guy like Carl Gregg on their bench, as you mentioned. He's just been a winner, Clark, his entire career.
Well, he's climbing the ladder in the all-time wins category as a coach, and also he's a cancer survivor.
Pressing like he's
Overcome a
good.
battle with cancer, and that also lends itself to having great compassion and respect for George Karl.
As did his son Kobe.
That's
Remember
right.
that? Yeah.
That's right. It was a family affair.
He lagged out.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And the Kings making a change here. Collison's out there. And they will call over the back on the play.
Yeah, he was boxed. Last season was a big improvement over his rookie campaign. Up in field goal, three-point, and free throw accuracy. Really just scratching the surface in terms of his potential.
don't think they want to restart it. No,
yeah,
the
they
Marcus.
quit.
Never mind. The Marcus just quit. As I said that. The Marcus Cousins. Porzingis should be an all-star over Carmelo. I'm not even gonna respond to that because I know you're just trolling. So.
We all know that was Carmelo, and that's the only time Carmelo ever goes off. Melo scored like 1,000,000,000 points. I hate Melo. This nigga Melo takes him right with his feet, right on the three-point line, which is perfect for feeding.
There's a buzz here in San Antonio, Texas with another sold-out arena. We've got Sacramento.
Whoa, don't go flex on
San
Grant,
Antonio.
man.
2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball.
Did you forget about Anthony Carter?
This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline.
Even the
Let's
Nuggets.
take a look at our starters for Sacramento. McLemore and Gay on the perimeter. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Quincy Ace. And it's Rondo in at the 1 spot.
And so last season for Tony Parker, somewhat of a shift. I mean, he was solid, but injuries cost him a few games. He also had his lowest assist and points per game totals since his rookie year. But he fought through like the champion that he is.
It's stolen by Green.
You want to guard DeMarcus?
He dishes it to Leonard.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there. But
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook.
You want to guard DeMarcus?
Absolutely insane with that dunk.
well, now
So I
they're
can guard
starting to rub it in. Aren't they?
or so I can
Build
guard,
up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that,
Yeah,
the
because
more
he's
they'll
going to
have
put
these
in
guys
Carl,
on the
or what's his
ropes.
name? I can't even remember his name.
Just around a minute and a half.
No.
into the first quarter. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Mills, he's checked in.
Wow, they lowered his. What's the point of that,
And a
2K?
change for
What's the
the
point of
Kings.
lowering his free throw even?
Collie Stein's checked in. Well, the main problem last year for the Kings, Greg, their defense. Just couldn't slow teams down on their end of the court.
Yeah, so I can
and it
guard.
cost 'em.
So I can guard
Yeah,
Collie Stein.
a lot of it had to do with the defensive problems overall. They were pretty much in the bottom 10 of every major defensive category and dead last in blocks as well.
For Sacramento, they
Damn, what the
free from
hell?
the field to start the game.
And now that the seal is broken, maybe their shooting will start to improve.
Yeah, I don't think they really wanted to have as cold a start as they did, but maybe that'll break the ice
This
and
bag
they'll
is
move
just-
forward in fine fashion from here. And you said it. I mean, the Kings had a tough time on defense. They also gave up the most fast break points in the league. I mean, they had a tough time getting back and defending in transition.
Mills with it. Guarded now by DeMarcus Cousins. To the inside. Aldridge. Good.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out. And the Kings were last in fast break points allowed. As you mentioned, what is odd was that there were rumors
Yeah,
last
I
season
wasn't
that the
just-
front office
Oh,
was out cherry-picking
shit.
on purpose. Pretty sure that's one of the worst ideas to try out in the NBA. And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, you know, his reputation. Clark grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And you know, Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
You say, who am I guarding?
And
20
that's
seconds
just
into the shot
carelessness
clock.
there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And Parker, here we go. And it's blocked. Knocked loose. Mills with the steal. Here's Leonard. Out to Parker. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Parker's got his first points in this one. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Spurs?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Here's Marjanovic.
Oh, I was
Back
late.
to Parker. And Collie Stein over to help.
Wow.
Big Money doesn't guard his man. Who's he with on the bomb?
Ball's knocked
I
loose.
never really
I knew
paid
that
attention.
shit was gonna
And here are the
happen.
Kings now. To the middle. And Willie Collie Stein gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Anderson, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Playing his own, I think. Or Big Money just retarded.
And the powerful one-handed
Oh, wait.
slam.
I can't say shit like that.
Grasp they had on the game plan for this one.
You know, I know it's early, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say
Oh
we
my
could be
God.
headed for a blowout unless something dramatically changes and fast.
Anderson outside.
Oh,
Sacramento again.
No,
missing.
come on.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. Kawhi Leonard with another great season last year earned his first Defensive Player of the Year award with his outstanding play.
And for Leonard, he
What
became
did
the
he
first
say?
perimeter player to win one since 2004. That just shows you how incredible his defense
I
was
won.
at times.
And Willie Cauley-Stein gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Derek Collison is checked in for Rajon Rondo. The Spurs have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made. A lot with this team, and they prove you wrong. What Popovich said last year, he feels it might actually be the case.
I saw it. It was like rebounding, like a point higher. I think his shot close is higher too.
no good.
Sacramento making a switch here. Rondo's checked in. 1:51 left in the first quarter of the game. You know, one thing about this San Antonio team, they just didn't go away last year. Pop himself said he felt they peaked in the 2014 finals.
You know, and you wonder if what Pop said is true. Spurs lost in the first round last year, and they'll be going through a lot of changes in the near future. And with the way they run that organization, they'll still be competing, I believe, for quite some time.
At the elbow, it's Cousins.
It made me contest it.
From about 16. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it. And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Rudy Gay on the wing. They
Hell
set
no.
the screen.
Oh my God.
And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Gay right now is pouring it on.
He didn't take an open three, but took a contested
Leonard with the ball.
mid-range.
Gay picks him up defensively. The three from Mills. They get it back. Aldridge misses.
What?
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
San Antonio shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That free throw good from Anderson. Kings were off to a hot start last year, but things certainly fell apart midway. A big factor in that was the messy firing of their coach, Mike Malone.
Yeah, really, that firing came out of nowhere to the fans and the players, and seemed odd to fire a coach that has been leading his team to good basketball.
Kicks it out to Gay, and the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, he was boxed out and tried to get the rebound the only way he could.
Yeah, he got straight over the back and on top of him there, too, so nothing subtle about that one.
Oh,
Lord.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Man, they are just living at the line.
Yeah, doing an outstanding job of attacking offensively and forcing the issue.
The Kings trail by 17. They set the pick. Cousins, the pass to Cauley-Stein. Puts one up from 19. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And one. Oh my God. Wow.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it.
This is why you don't see big money.
Now here's Gay. That misses. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Spurs lead by 20. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books.
Why does it make you do that?
The second quarter. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
What faggot was Darren Collison? Really, dude?
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Allison runs the point
still
with
making me
McLemore at
jump.
the 2. Cauley Stein is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Gay in the small forward spot. Leonard with the ball. Gay picks him up defensively.
Oh shit, he left
To
me.
the paint. That's tipped.
Bruh.
Ginobili can't hit. Clark, it would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
You know, the chances, Kevin, of that happening are extremely slim.
16 feet away. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist from Leonard.
Oh shit, DeMarcus.
And that's now 7 points for Aldridge.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, you know that Kawhi Leonard has an incredible reach with his arms, but even his hands are just massive, measured at 10 inches long and 11 inches wide. Wow.
And the Spurs making a change here. Parker's checked in. And a change for the Kings. Rondo's checked in. Well, to give some perspective on Leonard's hand size, Greg was talking about Clark. Those we would find on 7-footers. Well, this kid's 6'6", 6'7".
Yeah, and I'm 6'9", and I'm about 9'7", okay?
Huh.
So that just lets you know.
Wow.
The only other hands comparable to that, Dr. J.
Ooh, that's huge. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make
What?
that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those
Why you gotta
kinds
make
of
them
easy looks
nasty,
inside,
though?
they'll be in big trouble.
Come on, man.
We'll never play.
You gotta almost be there to tell you, like come on, man.
Darren Collison, he's checked in for Sacramento. And here in the second,
David
with about a minute and a half
Stockton.
gone by. Over to the wing. Cousins,
What?
no one around him. Here's
Why did he make me
Gay.
jump? Wow, and he gave him a
And so he
foul.
earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Looking
Yeah.
at the numbers for Rudy Gay, he's got
It's
8
pretty-
points,
it's pretty
and he has 1 steal to his
Oh
name.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively.
They're doing this
That
on
one
purpose.
steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Sacramento making a switch here. Rondo's checked in.
Who did that?
I think they need to get
Yes,
much
man.
more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
Aggressive Rondo.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside. And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
And he gets it back.
Oh, he's
Aldridge with it. Now defended by Cauley Stein. Aldridge kicks to Leonard. And they get it back. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And that's now 9 points for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Rondo penetrating. The open shot, Cousins. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got 4 assists in the game. There's a good screen.
I think they updated him too.
Parker
I don't know what they
left
did
side.
to him, but
Puts it up from 12.
what?
And he hits the jump shot. Parker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
2K15, 20 Parker.
And it's just hard to imagine the Spurs without Coach Popovich on the sidelines. He's the longest tenured coach in the NBA
Come
and
on.
has done so much for this team. Easily one of the best coaches in the history of our league.
To the paint. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker. Kyle Anderson, who's checked in for Tony Parker. Gay outside.
See, like this power forward's a
At the
dick.
elbow, it's Cousins.
Oh my
High
god.
post try. And it's off the back rim. No good. Ginobili right side. A 3-ball. And that is good.
He thinks he's LaMarcus
Ginobili's
from
got 5
2K15.
now.
Yeah, good looking bounce pass to set
Or he
up
had to
that
be,
one.
had to be like a second
Rondo
opening, and
drives
you'll
in.
like you'll make everything and
And
green light
looks
everything.
like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, you've got to make sure your feet are set when you set those screens, or they're going to call that on you.
Well, I thought maybe he was set. I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think they might have missed that one.
Mills, he's checked in for the Spurs.
Ain't no way he was ready for that pass.
6 to shoot. Down low.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
Oh, I gave you the steal.
A 3 from Leonard. Can't hit. Some solid defense from Gay. Rebounded by the Spurs. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
No clue
He's gonna
where
blame it on
that pass was
Arcane.
going. That is a brutal
God
turnover.
damn it, Arcane. If you didn't take that stupid ass shot, I
Kings
wouldn't have
have
passed
gone
that.
3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Gay is doubled. Cousins dishes to Rondo.
Look at the way Cauley Stein plays. He just plays like at the free throw line.
Rudy Gay on the way. And it's Gay again missing.
Oh, you backed up. I thought you were gonna keep going.
And guys, you see how Rudy Gay just exploded last season in the second half. I mean, I think he felt at ease in George Karl's system. And I think that's one reason why you're starting to see just how good Rudy Gay can be.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting
kind of.
33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand
Shot
on
it.
it and
I
knock
knew
it out of play.
I jumped the wrong way.
Darren Collison, he's checked in for Sacramento. For a long time, critics have gotten on Gay for his lack of efficiency, but he quieted some of those voices, Clark, last year with his play and stats.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, across the board, he made nice improvements, not only in
Going
his
quick.
scoring, but also his ability to create shots for others.
Cousins with the bucket.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
And here's Mills from the arc.
No, Patty Mills' shot
His
is
fourth
like
shot,
pure water.
his fourth miss.
This is
Still
all
looking for
over.
his touch tonight.
And we haven't seen them be quite as
Yeah,
aggressive
yeah,
driving
yesterday,
the basketball,
that is
settling far too
trash.
much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part, Greg. Fewer free throw attempts
What?
for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead.
Downgraded.
Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
Downgraded Patty the microwave.
Excellent feed
man.
from DC, Darren Collison.
And Mills kicks to Aldridge. And a foul called on the
Oh,
shot.
no,
Got him
Marcus
on the way up that
Cousins,
time.
got
So
him.
he'll shoot 2 right here. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And he's not going to take him out.
Just over 80% from the line now. Much better than what they shot in the first.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Otto Ginobili's checked in for Mills. And Tony Parker is subbed in for Anderson. Cousins. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Cousins has got 10 points in the quarter.
They got great defense.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Spurs running away with it. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Shot perform.
I hate the way Cauley Stein is playing. Plays like me, but he doesn't have a jump shot at all.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
We've seen LaMarcus Aldridge getting it done.
And was it a good one? Really, one of their highlights of the game defensively.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
He didn't jump. Boban missed.
Tremendous game from LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense.
Right.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
Well, the Spurs, Greg, great at home last year. That's not surprising to anyone who's paid attention. We expect that they're just so tough at home, year in and year out.
And Kevin, how about going 33-8 at home last season? And despite being a 6 seed, only the Hawks and Warriors, the two best records in the league, won more games at home.
Wow.
Be a 6 seed with that kind of success.
Yeah.
Parker with a clean look.
Wide open, man.
That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Maybe with that, the lid on this basket will be lifted for him.
And Parker
Yeah,
comes
good
with
job,
the help.
Beckett.
For the Spurs, it was all
I'm not
about
even
being
gonna
at
run for
home.
it.
That was a big part of how they went on a run. They won 20 of the last 22 games at home in that stretch, which vaulted them from the bottom of the playoff picture in the West to as high as the 2 seed.
Ginobili,
Oh,
the bench.
that was a good pass.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin.
Look
on
at
the
Cauley
alley-oop.
Stein.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning too.
But guys, the pass for me, even better. He absolutely put that on a platter for him. And the Spurs at home are so great because they just don't miss. I mean, second in field goal percentage at home, shooting 49%. Also second in three-point percentage made at home with over 39%. And guys, remember LaMarcus Aldridge last January.
4 people
suffering a
watching the
torn
stream right
ligament
now.
in his thumb.
I have no idea
scheduled
who they
to
are.
undergo surgery and miss 2 months of the season, but he opted to tough it out and keep playing. And boy, how big was that for the Blazers?
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And Aldridge postponing that thumb injury surgery, even though they said it might double his eventual recovery time.
Yeah, I think it's pretty admirable that he was out there because he wasn't just playing in pain. He was playing hurt. That shows you his commitment to winning.
Cousins with it. Picked up by Aldridge. Outside for Rondo. And stolen by Aldridge. Gay with the block. They retain possession. He took good advantage of that screen. 8 points for Manu Ginobili.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at
Threw
the
it
fact
over
that the
his
defender
shoulder.
didn't do his job as well as he could have.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
Oh wow!
And the dunk by Aldridge.
He has really shot the ball extremely
You
well.
never tried
as
that.
you'd
Now you know
expect.
you're gonna make.
Like we say, he's been making
Try-
sweet string
try to do
music
that.
all day long.
Here's Cousins. Can't get it to go. And
Yeah,
the
you better
Spurs
take all those
going the other
rebounds.
way now. And Anderson kicks to Leonard. Back to Anderson. That's good.
God
Leonard with the
man, I
assist.
can't even make that with Boban.
Anderson's got 11 points.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Here's Aldridge. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Cousins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Rondo. The pass to Cauley-Stein. Gay dishes to Cousins. Again, the miss by the Kings.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will.
Starting to
Something's
really
off
hate
with
Carl
his
Anderson in the
mechanics,
rotation.
at least as I look at it.
Rondo drives in. And the shot
Dude.
is good. Rondo's got 8 points.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
That's the first. That's the only 3 seconds he's ever gonna get.
That's
Never
an
in the
inexcusable
paint.
mistake, guys. That's not the way to get back in the game.
And I don't know if anybody can tell you what he was thinking, because I certainly have no idea.
Get him, David Wall.
Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I
Oh,
don't
come
remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I
I
saw
tell
one.
you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
No good from Gay.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And I think it's fair to say last
Oh, they
season
dropped
was a
Boban's
bit of a
steal, too.
transition year for the Kings. I mean, after firing
The aggressive Rondo.
injuries to their stars, they just tried to build for the future, realizing that was going to be in their best interest.
And the Kings last year were able to get George Karl to lead the team. A good hire for them. This team did decent under him back in the last half of the season.
Yeah, they still got a lot of work to do, but he can certainly make it happen for him. One of the outstanding coaches in our league. The Kings actually were in it for a while last year, but then had a mini rebuild mid-season.
Oh my God.
Here's Cousins. Offline with his 3.
Just a solid performance
Oh,
on the
God.
interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game.
The only reason that happens
Strong
is because they
performances
stopped me
throughout, and they've really
before I
been strong
passed.
on the glass.
The Spurs making a switch here. Mills is checked in.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great
kinda
point.
great
I
shit is
mean,
that,
that
man?
aggression has allowed them to just create a
And
lot of
Rondo
havoc.
goes up and
boy,
never
are they
expecting
taking
it. But
advantage.
Rudy Gay's in the paint.
Mills
Run
with the
around,
steal
try to shoot mid-ranges.
from outside the arc.
Never.
Rondo with some nice D.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot.
What
his
is
way
that?
out.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is
Fucking Kyle
continuing to
Anderson.
cast that jumper up.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. McLemore with the ball. West picks him up. And San Antonio has possession.
Uh-oh.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third.
Whoa. Wow. Why'd they go to him? I got this. Really?
To slam it down.
Quick hands on the steal.
I angled that right.
He
still
on the slam.
Great
still didn't get
sequence
blocked.
for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And he could be the guy.
Just like we
put
drew
this
it
game
up.
out of reach.
How does it
And as
sound?
we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Spurs out in front, opening up a huge gap. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. McLemore and Gay on the perimeter. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Cauley Stein.
Oh, wow.
And it's
Left you.
Rondo in at the point guard.
Shimmy. Oh, Lord.
Second shot opportunity. Anderson's shot is off. Kings moving the ball around.
Our goal is to not let Big Money score at
Rondo
all.
drives
That's the
in
rest of the game.
from the baseline.
God damn, Kyle
And
Anderson,
San
man.
Antonio shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
He kicks it to Gay. Up off the screen. It's deflected. And Leonard has it in the corner. The Spurs rebound.
Damn it, come on.
Goes back up. From down.
Saget
in the
didn't do a
fourth
flashy
quarter.
pass. I waited 3 seconds
Leonard's
to get
got
his
the first field
feet
goal of the
set
fourth
so he
quarter
could do
here
it. And
for the
he didn't do it.
Spurs. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for San Antonio.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no
All-star
room to
status
get
right
off
there.
any shots.
Double- oh, he's
And the
passing
other
it.
thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Big Money stopped
The
moving.
defense there got away with a major lapse. And as they continue to just dominate
Big Money.
this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by.
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it. You can see it.
Oh, my
in part
God.
because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
For
He
Sacramento,
got 6
they've gone a
turnovers.
dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. It's tipped.
What the?
They get it back. That's good. And San Antonio has possession.
Bless up.
A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. To the inside. Anderson. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Potter, he's checked in for the Spurs.
Ah, shit.
Here's
That's
Ginobili.
wow.
And another basket for San Antonio.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Again, the miss by the Kings.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Stop shooting,
Here's
bag.
Cousins.
I don't want to guard
Gets
you
it to
that
go.
way.
He's
From
never
beyond
going
the
to
arc.
stop. Man.
Cousins has got 5 points now this quarter.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first. We know he can get on
Yeah,
the
he's
roll
one of
and
those
knock him
bags
down.
that no matter how many times you leave him
What
open,
an
he's never going to leave you
incredible
open.
run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it played.
every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
Look.
The dish now to West. That one rolling around and rims out. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Rondo with a screen for Cousins. Fires from 18. Cousins missing again.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Vicious to Gay. Passes it to Rondo. Back to Gay. 18 feet out. Makes a big height.
Bonner and David West were all jumping.
Gay's got 19 points.
Rudy Gay is one of the few players in this league that can make a shot like that.
It's stolen by McLemore. Rudy Gay on the wing.
Congratulations, you just played yourself.
Now the feed to Cauley Stein. Here's Leonard. The big dunk at the end of the break.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and you could see right there why he does. Rajon Rondo, guys, really needs to operate in a system that's point guard centric. He needs the ball to be effective. Pushing it, driving, dishing. When he has to play off the ball, that's when trouble starts.
Both good from the line that time. And for Rondo, he's almost a throwback at the point, fearlessly taking it to the hole, getting knocked down, and getting right back up.
He's trying to get a quad.
The thing maybe against him right now is what kind of guy influence? What is he like on a team?
Oh,
how does he
let's go.
That's a great point. And also nowadays in the NBA, there's more of a premium on shooting and spacing. So it's going to be up to Rondo to adjust to that new style. That's going to be the question. Can he make that transition?
Well said.
Oh, shit. What?
1:37 left in the fourth quarter. And Willie Cauley-Stein gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
Passes off the end.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Straight frustration right there. And I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions a must-have if you want to play winning basketball.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for San Antonio.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times...
Nope, I got the best one.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less.
I got the best one right now at the moment.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Leonard. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Caron Butler is checked in for Rudy Gay. Well, David West's usage and overall numbers have ticked away with time. He's still as efficient as ever.
Yeah, not the over 50% field goal guy he used to be, but still a valuable contributor on the block.
And for us, a lot of what he brings to the table is just professionalism, leadership, and a real example of how to get the most out of what you've got. He keeps everybody on the team focused, too. When he speaks, guys listen.
I knew they were going to make me miss
San Antonio.
That was stupid wide open. I never missed that.
Here's Ginobili.
That's good. He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
West guys still very strong
they believe
as
in
a
that,
player,
dude.
but clearly it's his leadership that sets him apart. Does all those little intangibles that help teams.
Never leave me open. You see that shit?
And it's out of bounds. Spurs, San Antonio retains possession.
You can give him 50 open shots. He's never going to leave you open one.
Basically walked out of bounds.
There it is.
Oh,
checked in
man.
for David West.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
And that one falls for Cauley Stein. No good on the second free throw.
Stole Bonner's rebound.
And
That's what you get.
bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Rondo against Leonard. Rondo kicks to Cousins. Back to Rondo. Pass to Cauley Stein. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
That's it.
Game 2.
Nope.
Game 2.
The type of... Are you sure you're gonna be back this time? You took a whole day to eat dinner.